You got Caitlin throwing it back. Half court. You got Angel doing it.
It's not too late to buy that Bible. It's not too late to buy that journal. You got me all dusty and crusty and whatnot, but yeah, let's open this. So I want to say this is my iPad. I'm looking crusty as heck, but hey, welcome to the life of AFI. I want to say this is my iPad because I did order one, and they said that when you can't. Well, this is the only thing I was looking for in the mail. Yeah, so let's see if it is. It's my iPad. It's my iPad. It's my iPad. It's my iPad. It's my I'm so excited. Listen, I have never had an iPad. I've never owned one. My mom has an iPad. My sister has an iPad. My brother and his wife has an iPad. My dad is a tablet person, so he has that. I have never had an iPad, so I'm very excited that I was able to make a purchase for an iPad. And yeah, y'all don't understand. It's a different level of leveling up for me, and I'm like geeked about it, like super duper geeked. Super geeked.
Straight from the 8, I'm walking with God, I don't need a drink. They telling me token, I don't entertain.
Good morning. It is Wednesday and it's 9:54. I have a call at 10:30. I'm rushing home right now to take a shower and hop on this call. I just got done working out. I've been really on it. Last week we slipped a little bit, but this week we got back together. Yesterday I did an at-home workout because I couldn't come to the gym. Today we made sure we came to the gym and did some weights at Esportal Fitness. And I was able to sit at a sauna for a good 8 to 9 minutes, opened up my pores, burned some extra fat. yeah, it was a good morning. I am very shocked that I am obese. After my doctor's appointment, I saw my BMI and I was like, holy jackamole, rabbit hole, cheesecake factory, pizza, extra crust. What is this? And I'm used to seeing my BMI low, on the healthy range. But when I saw that BMI, I said, bro, you are obese, very obese. You need to get yourself together. And my parents saw my BMI too, and they also saw my weight. They were like, bro, like you were almost at 200 pounds. But the good thing is I lost weight before going to the doctors for my checkup. So I could only imagine how high my BMI was before losing that extra weight. So yeah, we're taking it seriously now. We are definitely going to get ourselves together. I think what really got me to like take it seriously was seeing myself on camera behind the scenes. Like you guys see like the me getting dressed and stuff, but I see myself butt naked, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to like really see there's a difference between seeing yourself butt naked, you know what I'm saying, in front of the mirror. But when you see yourself butt naked, you know what I'm saying, in front of the camera, you're like, bro, it's like somebody else. That's like looking at a different you. So when I saw myself getting dressed, I was like, holy crap, this is how much I weigh. This is how I look. Oh my gosh, this is not me. This is definitely not a me. So yeah, it was really shocking to see how much I gained weight. But the good thing is we are slowly losing it. I wish I could just wake up one morning and just cut this off, and then take a trash bag, dump it all in there and throw it away, and then seal myself up. There is such thing as called plastic surgery, but we're gonna work for hours. We're gonna work for hours But I do like what I'm seeing though. Like I'm seeing a little bit of improvement. I am dropping some water weight, so it's crazy how much a difference what am I trying to say? It's crazy how much of a difference water weight does to your weight loss. Like when you drop all that water weight, you're like, whoa, that is crazy. But yeah, we just got out the gym, heading home to get in the shower and hop on this call. Tomorrow I have a in-person event for work, so that's like at 9. It's actually the whole entire day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I'm not going to be doing anything extra work related besides me being at that event. So no computers, no emails or anything, just me showing myself at that event. So I'm very excited for that, because usually when I'm at events, I don't have to like worry about the extraness that comes with my work, because I'm at an event. So yeah, I'm excited for that actually. So that's tomorrow. This weekend we are getting our nails done, so a little bit of maintenance. I'm thinking about getting a facial. I don't know, we'll look at the priorities that we have to take care of before we do that extraness. But the nails are definitely a priority, so I'm definitely gonna go get my nails done this weekend and get it together. Look at this. I gave it another week. I was supposed to get it done last week, but I was like, that'd be all right. But yeah, so we're gonna push to start. Y'all, I almost left my car turned on. I'm so used to like taking my keys out, and I forgot this was a push to start. I'm so used to taking my keys out, and yeah, I left it on. I was wondering why I wasn't locking. Anyways, let's get on the road. 9:58, get home, shower real quick. It's about a 15-minute drive, so I'll be able to shower very quickly and get this call going. And I will talk to y'all later. Get yourself out there and go work out. Peace. This is my outfit of the day for today's work meeting. I don't know why it took me so long to say, but today's work meeting. I have on these trousers that I got from Burlington. This top from Cider is very cold today. And then I also have my Marc Jacob. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the door slow motion. I didn't even react. I was like, oh God. It's about to happen.
They were taking a pause. I'm like, oh no, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I am exhausted. I'm tired. Y'all, it was a long morning. Like, I had an idea of waking up early and creating workwear content for the day, or like my OOTD, and also melting my wig again. I took this wig off yesterday because I needed to wash it, and I had perfume smell on it, and my sister was like, it smells like old people. And I was like, okay, I think it's time for me to wash it. So I took the wig off yesterday, and yeah, my goal this morning was to, one, take the wig off, and then in the morning I wanted to create content trying, because it's my first time doing this. I wanted to, like, I don't know what made me want to create content when I know I have to meet people, like, my co-executive director and like higher boss, and I wanted to do this video trying to melt a wig. It could go bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, so that was the idea this morning. I wanted to try for the first time, try to recreate what my hairstylist created for me, which was the melting the wig and stuff like that. And I was going to do it myself this morning while recording it at the same time. But God's will. I woke up and I was like, this ain't gonna happen, because I fell asleep last night around 2 a.m. What was I doing? I was finishing my editing for my vlog, and yeah, I realized that I uploaded it yesterday. Like, I scheduled to upload it last night, but I forgot to, my hands are ashy, I forgot to add like my intro and like my outro. I think I don't have an outro right now. I have to like plug in my outro when I get home, but it's already live. But that was what I was doing yesterday. I was trying to figure this whole thing out last night. So I slept around 2 a.m. in hopes of waking up at 5 and working out before I get here, and then also creating content before getting here. Time moved to, we were supposed to be here at 9 o'clock, but they got the information and they pushed it to be here by 11, because that's when it was starting. Our meeting was at 11, so be here like around 10:30. So yeah, I was like, okay, I have plenty of time tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up 2 hours before, maybe 3 hours before. I'm going to create content. Hey, pona nan la muka, hein? Pona nan la muka. C'est ça qui va problème. C'était vraiment un problème on top of the problème, hein? I was struggling to wake up this morning. My alarm went off at 6:55. I said, merci Seigneur parce que tu m'as réveillé. I said my thank you God for waking me up. I zoomed it off and I went straight to bed. And yeah, wasn't a vibe. So I woke up like around 7:50, which for me to get dressed and leave the house on time, I have to wake up 2 hours ahead before I leave. 2 hours before I leave. And yeah, I was like, that's not happening. That ain't happening. So I was like, this video that I had in mind, forget about it. So yeah, this morning I went to work. My track is shown right here, but you can't really see it. My lace is not glued. You can see this right here, but thankfully I had it covered in a way where you wouldn't be able to see this area right here. Nothing is glued down. It's just a no glue, no nothing wig. I just tightened up the back of it and made it do what it do. So yeah, we are living the life of miracle right now. the Holy Spirit and God himself is holding down this weight for it not, snatching away. But yeah, this morning was crazy. It was just a whole bunch of just me trying to make it work. What I had on, my mom was like, what do you have on? The top that I had on with this bottom, which I wanted to show you guys my outfit, but I failed because somebody walked in the bathroom, which was HR, and I was like, no. But yeah, what I had on was, basically I repeated my Sunday best outfit. I repeated my outfit from Sunday, and only because my mom made me change my top. She said that my top was a bit too oversized and it was not the vibe. The pants are already oversized. But how I had the top put together, it was like, it was cute from what I had going on this morning. But I think it kind of like loosened up on me as I was exiting the house. And she saw the part that was loosening up on me because I did tie it up a little bit. But yeah, so I had to change. In a short period of time, I decided to change it into what I wore on Sunday, which was I just went and I looked for this sweater just because I already knew how it would look like. And there you go. That was my outfit for the day. The same shoes and everything. It was a good day. I'm going to drive because it looks like it's mad traffic right now. And I like my life. I want to see my kids and my grandkids and hubby and I, in the future. So I'll talk to y'all probably tomorrow on Friday. Yeah. I do not claim to be an outdoor person, nor do I ever saw myself being the type of person to walk around my neighborhood. But since my niece, ever since she came to this earth, she loves being outside. Her dad is the same way. And I'm just like, girl, nature is better inside. Nature is better where there's Wi-Fi. Yes. The bougie life isn't meant to be outdoor. The bougie, luxurious life is indoor, baby. We gotta teach you what's best. God is good. All the time, God is good. I've been reflecting on my relationship with God and how it needs to get better. It's crazy because we make time for so many things in our lives. We make time to book for trips. We make time to hang out with girls. We make time to go on dates. We make time to watch our favorite Netflix or HBO show. We make time to cook dinner. We make time for almost everything that we want to make time for. But we don't make time to spend with God. And I feel like for me, the struggle part of it has been spending time. And I'm becoming very much so aware that I'm putting my time on unnecessary things. By that I mean I allowed my schedule to make time for me, if that makes sense. And I can't live life like this. If you allow your schedule to make time for you, hopefully you get what I'm trying to say, you will miss out on a lot on life. I think it's one of those things where this Easter Holy Week has taught me that God is He's a way for everything. He's a way for peace. He's a way for success. He's the way for happiness. You can't be happy without God. And He wants to have that one-on-one time with you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an outward prayer. It can just be you at a park reading and just allowing God to be, just being in the presence of God. Hopefully I'm making sense. But I'm trying to catch my breath, but also talking to you. But it's so hard. It's so hard to do so. But basically what I'm trying to say is it's time to level up. And by leveling up, I mean spiritually, because if you level up spiritually, you will level up physically. Everything that you want in life is earned in the spiritual world. And the only way you can do that is by rekindling that relationship with God and seeing Him more of a best friend than someone who can just provide when you're in trouble. And I think that's where I'm at in life right now. I'm getting to that age where we're living in end time. The world can end anytime soon. And I don't want to go to heaven and see what I could have had on earth if I seek God first in everything. And this is just me to encourage you that it's not too late. It's not too late to buy that Bible. It's not too late to buy that journal. Listen, sis, I bought an iPad. And I haven't even, I don't know why I bought an iPad. I just bought it for aesthetic purposes. But I'm going to utilize it. World so high, like a diamond in the sky. But I'm going to utilize the iPad. We're going to make it worth something, okay? But yeah, let's level up 2023 and see God first. And see what could happen if we put all our focus on Him. Take this one. Happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day. Jesus has risen and He is alive. Salvation was given. Love has always been there, but the mercy and love and forgiveness, the salvation of Christ hanging on that tree for us so that we can be able to connect with the Father through Him. And I am very grateful for Easter. I love Easter. Not only do you get to dress good, which I think you should dress good every day, but you also get to reconnect with Christ. This whole week we've been having Holy Week, which means this whole week was Holy Week. This whole week was Holy Week. And what we were doing for Holy Week was we were meeting every day at 8:15. We will pray, we will worship, and just pray and just reconnect with the Father and just reconnect with the whole purpose of Easter, outside of egg hunt that most people who don't believe in the holiday of Christ being resurrected, we really did refocus on Christ this whole week. And so that was my week this week. And today was Resurrection Day, Sunday. Just got back from church. And Easter is very touchful for me, just because the thought of someone so innocent, a king of the world, he came on this earth. Like, he started off like every single one of us start off as a baby. He went through every emotion that we go through as humans. And He died for me on the cross. A sin that I should have been, carrying myself. But He came on this earth and He died for me. He bled on the cross. He fought for me. and salvation was given. And I myself am very grateful to serve the God of, not only is he a God of the impossible, but he's a merciful God. He's a loving God. He's a forgiving God. He is just, words can express on who God is to me. And yeah, sending his son on the cross for me, for my sins. It's something very personal, you know. There's no one can sacrifice themselves like Jesus did. And Easter is very it's very touchy for me. Especially if you spent this week just reconnecting with your faith. It should be very touchy for you as well. So yeah, it was really nice to go through this whole Holy Week, you know, praying at church and just reconnecting with the Father. And then Sunday, we all come together as one. We took communion. It was a good day. It really was. It was a great day. So yeah, so what we're doing today is, I'm not going to record for the day. Today's just a beginning or a closing or something. But I'm going to, what I did this morning, all over the place. What I did this morning was I recorded my makeup tutorial for the gram and for the TikTok. And yeah, recorded my Instagram and my TikTok video, this makeup tutorial right here, and got dressed and went to church. What else? I didn't really do much this morning besides get ready for church. What I'm doing tonight? Yeah, that's a good question. My family and I were going to a church member's house for the support of a church member. Listen, today is a good day. I'm also distracted looking at birds and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to a family member, a church member, aka family member. Everyone that's a member is family. So we're going to their house today for support, mentally, physically, and also spiritually. And we're going to stay there for the whole entire day. And of course, we're not going to stay there for the whole entire night because kids have school tomorrow. And I also have work. But we're going to go and support because he lost his mother. And just, you know, be there as one body of Christ. One body in Christ. Supporting one another. What else? Yeah, that's what we're doing today. I really don't have much to say. But happy Easter. I hope you had a wonderful Resurrection Sunday or a wonderful Easter. The weather is great. My outfit was beautiful. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. Yeah, really, really good. And I also try to do my own wig, like my own melted thing. We tried. This is lifting. We'll try to glue it back. I did a whole video you guys saw yesterday. After the video, I'm not sure what's gonna go first, the video or the vlog. Probably the video, but if you watch the video, just in case the video goes first, I think I like it now just because I kind of slept on it, and I put my makeup on, so it kind of blends with my makeup. I think that's one reason why I was like kind of skeptical last night, because I was like, I don't know, it's not blending with my skin tone. But after I put my makeup on, it was blending really well with my makeup on. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna let somebody else do it. Get somebody else to do it. I ain't doing this on my own. It took so long. I'm good. But yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna go home. Well, I'm already home. I'm gonna go inside, freshen up, change my clothes, and see what we got going on. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Welcome to another vlog. Yeah. Oh, my nails. Yeah, I got my nails done. Isn't it cute? This is a good idea or not, but I I can't find the battery to the second camera of mine. So we're just gonna use my phone. I have my R6 in the room, but it's too heavy for this mirror right here. What is that? But yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's like 12 a.m. I was up not recording, but editing my blog. I found some really good gems in my notes, and nowadays I've been really being pushed into talking about life and the whole 9 yard. And it's been a struggle because sometimes I feel like I don't know if what I would talk about would make sense, or like when comparison hits, you're like, dang, this person made sense, but can I sound like they? Yeah, so I've been battling a lot with comparison and just not sharing much, but the presence of the Lord is here. It's been pushing me to talk to y'all, even though I feel like I haven't experienced enough. But I feel like the more I, devote myself not only to talking, but also meditating and putting the word into perspective in life, the whole 9 yard, I feel like, what God wants out of me will come to life. Just like he did Moses. Moses wasn't the best talker. He had speech problems. And look what God did for him, So, yeah. Right now I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's like 12 something in the morning. And yeah, I'm going to just show you guys a simple skincare routine of mine. I don't really have a crazy skincare routine. I started one and then I stopped only because I realized that my skin doesn't like when I do a whole bunch of stuff to it. It's not used to it, so we're not going to make it get used to anything that it's not used to. So we're just going to show you guys a quick, ready or not, here I come, skincare. So for my face wash, I switched over to Tula skincare product, and I am obsessed with this product right here. I've noticed that it really does work if you use it morning and also evening. I was only using it during the evening just because I was becoming a bit lazy with my skincare. And then I realized that you are the only person stopping you from living the luxe life, okay? Stop that. So yeah, regardless of the time, regardless how I feel, I am now pushing myself to be the best version of me. So this is now being used AM and also PM. And I must say it's really good. It's a really good product in my opinion. It's almost finished, which I feel like it is finished. So what I like to do with this is it's not one of those, it is not one of those facial products that, foams a face, which I sometimes, it's very lightweight on the face. And I'm not used to this type of product where it's like, it doesn't look like it's on your face. So I like to put a lot of it on. And one way I wash my skin is depending on if I'm wearing makeup or not. Usually when I'm wearing makeup, I will do this 3 times. So I will wash after I remove my makeup with my makeup wipe. And then I rinse. And then I wash again. And then I rinse. And then I wash again just to remove, make sure that everything is off my skin and I don't have any, build up from my makeup because I wore it in the day. But I have noticed that my skin has been doing really well with this product and I like it. So sometimes I will go in with water and sometimes I'll just go in with a little bit of water on my face like I did earlier, as you saw. And I just make sure that it sits on my face without anything. So rub it on my face for a good 60 seconds. Now I really do target my spotting area where I have dark skin, or you know, girl. I know you see that. I know you see that. But yeah, so this is what I do. So because I don't have a paper towel, which I'm thinking about buying those facial towel that, you know, the girls have been using nowadays, I'm going to go ghetto. I don't like using towels on my face, those like rags on my face, because I've also noticed that those carry bacteria, and I have very sensitive skin, and that causes me to break out when I use like a washcloth or anything raggedy on my face. So we're just gonna go in and be ghetto, be creative, not ghetto, but very creative. You don't have nothing, that's where your creativity comes in play, you know? So we're just gonna use a toilet paper. I think I'll go on Amazon and buy those like skincare facial. All right, so normally back in the days, I would tone my skin. I'll go through all that, you know, skincare regimen. Like I said before, my skin doesn't like that. So this is what we do. We don't do much. I would normally go in with my CeraVe facial moisturizer, but I've been sent this by my physician because I've been breaking out like crazy and I don't know what's going on. So he signed me, what's the word? I'm getting tired. He recommended this, which was given to me at Walgreens. So you can't buy this at the, you know, store. You have to be, I forgot the word. Your physician or your dermatologist has to sign this or recommend this in order for you to get it. I forget the word. But yeah, so I got this. I used to use this in high school when I had really bad acne, but I had the longer tube, and I know this works because I used to wear this as well back when I had crazy acne back in middle school. This is nothing. Back in middle school and high school, this was something. So I'm very grateful for the improvement. But yeah, I just use this at night. And he told me that I don't have to put any other moisturizer on my face. I just add this to my face right here. And I did notice back when I was wearing this in high school, that's when my acne scar was actually really bad. I noticed that it actually removed some of those dark spots that I had when I was a teenager. So I just added on my face. But yeah, in order for you to get this product right here, your physician has to write the prescription for it. And yeah, or else you're not going to be able to get your hands on it. I want to list it down below. If you have crazy acne, I'll list it in my description box so that you can also get your hands on it by your physician or your dermatologist. And of course, if you can tell, if you haven't been able to notice, I have a burn spot here. And this burn spot was actually caused by one of those international African lotions. I was testing it out. It was one of those fading acne creams that you get at like African markets. And don't trust those things because you will ruin your skin. And that's how I ruined my skin in high school. You know those beauty supply stores, when you go to like the makeup products section, you'll see like these like dark spots remover, cream, foundation. That's how I ruined my skin in high school. I used to use this really weird concealer where it's like you put it on it removes your dark spots. And I realized that when I was putting it on, it made my dark spots even worse. Like it made them darker, and it was like very like visual, like you could really see them. So all this just to say, listen, sweetheart, if it's not the original, because I personally believe that most of those lotions that you get like at like African markets, some of them are not healthy for you because they put a lot of different chemicals in them. Don't use them. So thankfully for me, I tested it out on my hand first, and then I realized that my hand got darker. I'm glad it was on this hand. I realized it was getting worse. So like it burnt my skin a little bit. Like it didn't hurt or anything, but it was like very very noticeable. And he told me that I can also use it on my hands just to remove that extra skin. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. This is basically my facial nighttime routine. I have days where I do like my clay mask, but I haven't done that in a long time. I do like my clay mask and everything. But right now I'm really focused on just using one product just because I was told not to put all that extra stuff on my face. And if your face isn't used to it, don't make it get used to it, because you're gonna cause a lot of damage than what the girls are not telling you. But yeah, this cleanser, I forgot to tell you guys, it's made out of probiotic extra turmeric, which leaves the skin purified, soft, and balanced. And I am gonna say I am a big advocate for turmeric. At the beginning, when I started this whole skincare thing, trying to get rid of acne scars, and I feel like turmeric is what actually got my skin to where it is today. The organic turmeric, what do you call that thing? Turmeric, girl, it's time for me to go to sleep. Turmeric seasoning. Yeah, that turmeric seasoning that's in your kitchen. Definitely use that as a face mask. Put plain yogurt, turmeric, or you can do turmeric, milk, honey. But I just did turmeric and yogurt. That's what got my skin looking so good how it is now. It might look a little bit big, but if you would have saw my old pictures, is what I'm gonna say. But yeah, definitely get you this. It's a bit pricey. It's $35 or $38. I got mine at Ulta. You can get yours at Sephora, or you can go online and actually get it. It's up to you. So yeah, this is me right here. And after I'm done, I use this. Subscribed only by your physician or your dermatologist. And I'm good to go. Like, of course, I brush my teeth, but I'm about to go downstairs and munch on something before I go to bed. So I don't want to brush my teeth and then have to brush it again. Makes no sense. But yeah, that's basically all I do with my face. I don't do much anymore. But I also want to like include facials every other month. But overall, this is all I do. I'm getting tired. My voice is starting to go out. I will talk to you guys later tomorrow. Peace. Button is. I don't know where the button is. The button. I don't know where the button is. Oh yeah. We're gonna get dressed, and while we're getting dressed, we are going to talk about this whole situationship that's going on with my girl Angel Reese and Caitlin. Wait, Caitlin Carter, right? Damn, girl, you don't watch basketball? I watch basketball. Just sometimes, Clark. That's what it is. My bad, Caitlin. My bad. I've only known you as Little Steph, so my bad. But no, seriously, a lot of things has been happening around the table. People sliding notes here and there, talking mess. And I told my girl, I was like, I don't want to get in it. And she was like, you ain't got to get in it. You ain't got to get in it at all. Let it be. turn the other cheek. I said, I ain't turning the other cheek. They about to get these hands. And then she was like, do it respectfully. And I was like, I bet. Respectfully it is. She don't really know me. She don't. But hey, Ange, how you doing? LSU. I'm actually a Tar Heel fan, but I'm here to support my girl. So there's a whole bunch of mess that's been happening. As we get dressed, we're going to discuss it. Starting off with, if you don't know, I was a female. I don't know if I should say a former athlete or ex-athlete or someone you thought you was an athlete but you didn't really make it. Nowadays, everybody say they play basketball, but there's always that one person that be like, yeah, I ball. And then when you go watch them, they on the bench the whole game. I wasn't that person, but I did play basketball back in my days. Back when Angela was a little, you know, we were out here. Yeah. So I don't understand why is this a thing where women cannot be as competitive as men. It's like as soon as a woman shows her competitive side and she starts to like trash talk on the court, it becomes a classless act. So if you don't know anything about Miss Angel Reese, I'm about to help you figure out who she is. Yeah, I'm about to open up them books and you're about to learn something on this channel. Angel Reese is an American college basketball player. Everybody knows that. She plays for LSU Tigers, you know, of the Southeastern Conference and the WNBA, and the NCAA Women's Basketball League. And if you don't know, if you haven't watched the sports, you haven't been in the game. EA Sports is in the game. LSU won the National Basketball Championship for the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. And this has become the talk of the year, bro. Like, my girl has been getting fired. I'm supposed to be doing my makeup. Yeah, my girl has been doing, she's been getting her behind lifted left to right. And I like that she hasn't folded. She came and she said what she had to say and spoke when needed to be spoken. And spoke when needed to be. She spoke. She spoke when it needed to, you know, when we needed to hear her speak. And yeah, this whole thing about women not being able to, you know, be as competitive as, give me a sec. This water is mad disrespectful. Give me a sec. Yeah, like I was saying, this whole thing about women not being allowed to show their competitive side, and if we do, we are labeled ghetto, especially if you're black. Everybody know this is a race thing, because Caitlyn did the same thing during the game. She mimicked the "you can't see me," and you know, she's been doing her little trash talk the whole entire tournament anyway, but nobody has been paying attention to her trash talk because she's white. Let's be real, it's all about race here. It's all about, you know, the black girl doing something, it becomes ghetto. A black girl comes into work with braids, she is from the hood. But really, it's you know what it is. You know what it is. Black women were labeled as so many things in the world of corporate America and also now sports. Like, we can't get a break. Like, you can't get a break. Like, why? What we do to you? Oh, we know. But it's all about sports, bro. Like, I feel like this shouldn't even be a talk just because it's like, what are we talking about? We're talking about two competitive women who were playing against each other, well-known women in the NCAA history book. Caitlyn, Angel, they're well-known in the game of sports, and they're well-known for their capability of, you know, going crazy on the court. You got Caitlyn throwing it back half court. You got Angel doing the little. Well, now it's like they can't show their competitive side. And if you watch the NCAA tournament, you watch the game in general, you saw how much, you know, Caitlyn was getting talked about as far as her game. You also saw how much, you know, Angel was being talked about her game too. But when these two played against each other, it was like it was like the Confederate side lifted up and said, we're gonna stick by our women, and then the black part was like, bro, what you doing? We're just here to play sports. We're not here to go pew 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 pew, everybody gonna die. We're not here for that. Like, yeah. So my only issue with this entire situation is, can we just play? Can we just let them play without feeling as if things, like, it's very interesting. So we all know that a lot of white folks were really pissed off because of the way that she acted. You know, we have, you know, Keith, whatever his name is, said that she was a fucking idiot. And then we have the founder of Barstool Sport. Correct me if I'm wrong. This person, for me, Dave, whatever his name is, quoted that she was a classless piece of shit. And I love how Uncle Shaq went in and defended my girl and said, talk about your mama. He said something like that, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, it's all about race. I don't know why is she getting the blame for all this thing. I know that we all saw that the You Can't See Me played on both sides. And everybody does this in sports. We all play sports. If you haven't, you've watched sports, you've been in a sports environment where people like trash talk each other left to right. You have people pointing each other, you know, giving each other the fingers. You have, you know, you see a lot of competitors facing against each other, whether it's in football, whether it's in basketball, soccer, volleyball, even in volleyball. Y'all ever seen someone go head to head with each other in cheerleading? Bro, I was at a cheerleading tournament one day, and I was like, I didn't know it was that hip. Girl, you got mothers trying to strangle one another. But that's another story. But seriously, I don't understand why is this a big deal, but I do understand why it's a big deal, because a black woman is doing what every male athlete does in the NBA, college basketball. And it's like, at this point, it's like, what more do you want? Harpo? What more do you want? Like, come on, bro. Like, this is a bunch of bull, in my opinion. And I'm supposed to be putting my makeup on. I'm over here giving you guys all this without giving you the looks. But I think it's ridiculous. And I applaud Angel Reese for being the competitor that she is. And I also applaud Caitlin Clark just because she, you know, she didn't look at it as a, you know, trying to start anything. She wasn't playing the victim in it either. So I really do applaud the two ladies for handling it the way they did. But one thing I'm kind of like a bit furious and like pissed off about, that really does kind of like drive my butt up a little bit, really chat my butt a little bit, is the fact that Joe Biden's wife, this lady, I feel like she did it on purpose. Like, what in your rapid ass mind got you thinking that it's okay for you to say, yeah, they all were great? The runner-up is also going to come to the White House. At this point, I really do applaud Angel Reese for what she responded. I would want to go to Obama's house too, because at this point, not only did she disrespect the winning team, which no runner-up should ever go to the White House. That's why it's called winners only. The winner circle. You don't see, if you win first, you last. And I love the response. People say it's really disrespectful on how she responded, but everybody knows what goes on behind the scene. We only seen the surface. They knew what was going on behind the scene. And the fact that Joe Biden didn't even, you know, place LSU as the ones to advance to the NCAA tournament was already disrespectful enough. The girls themselves said that they didn't want her to be part of their locker room roundup, and I do not. I don't blame them for that, for real. I wouldn't want no president that's, you know, out here. First of all, you don't believe in me. You want to come over. I agree with her. I'd rather go with the Obama too. Matter of fact, I'll go to George Bush if I gotta pick between, you know, those two, because at the end of the day, she might show up because her and Obama, they're friends. Take me to George Bush's house. Let me see the mess that he already created a long time ago, and let me enjoy myself at the Bush's. But no, it was very interesting to see on, first of all, that reaction itself. But I really do applaud Caitlin Clark for her response on, the fact that Miss Joe Biden, President's wife, wants everybody to come to the White House. I like how she responded to that. Like, I was really, when I heard that Caitlin Clark had something to say about it, I was looking at her side eyes. I was waiting for her to say something like, "Oh, I'm so excited." I was looking like, and then she said what she said, and I was like, "You are a true basketball player. You know what's up, and you know what the deal is." And I really appreciate her for that. But everybody knows that it is it's all about race. Everything is all about race, honestly. Black people, we can't get a break. And even around the world of sports, we can't get a break. And it's very frustrating to see that we can't even celebrate the winners. We can't celebrate the winners because we got people, Karens and Joes and Bills and Tom, saying a whole bunch of things about these girls. And for me, I'm Team Angela. I'll uppercut you. I will uppercut you just for my girl. I don't play about my girl. It's funny to know that I'm a strong, hardcore Tar Heel fan, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, it's very interesting to see how politics has played into the game of basketball, which LeBron James has always said it's more than basketball. And I have now came to this understanding that not only are we looked down upon on ESPN as well, because you know black women don't have the voice like they say we have the voice. But it's really sad. But I do appreciate the amount of people that tuned in to watch the NCAA girls tournament. This really did bring the spotlight within girls basketball, and it showed that we really do need to support our girls. And this entire riot thing has nothing to do with Caitlin Clark at all. I feel like we're also kind of like looking at it differently, because it's like people are like, well, she did this, she did that. Caitlin Clark is really competitive, and in my opinion, it is what it is. Like, I think that one Tom guy decided to take it into a racial vibe, and that's where we are. That's why we're here today. If we didn't get the whatever his name about classless act, or the other guy's name about I'm not going to name them because they don't need to be named. They're very irrelevant in my vocabularies. But yeah, it's just like if all that didn't happen, we would have just seen it as a regular basketball game. We see it every day. The "you can't see me," the ring me. We saw it last year. The ring me, Steph Curry did it. But we didn't get that much, backlash because Steph said ring me. Like, it's a problem because a black woman said ring me after talking so much crap in the middle of the game. Like, come on now. All this just said, we are with you, Angel. We are with you. Ain't nobody gonna step on my sis. You sister now. Say something out. That's how you fight, right? Say something out. Knock him out. I'll knock him out. You know what I'm saying? I'll knock him out. But yeah, that's my TED Talk for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the NCAA tournament. I really did enjoy it. I did. The saddest thing is I haven't been watching basketball. I kind of put myself on I took myself to rehab. I took myself to rehab, and I am definitely back. By rehab, I'm not talking about like physically rehab. Hold your horse there. Rehab, I'm talking about. I took a break from watching sports because I realized that I have anger problems, and the Tar Heels didn't make it much better. So I kind of like died down on watching basketball, just because I needed to work on myself. So I didn't really get a chance to watch, what was happening in the world of NCAA girls basketball. nor did I get a chance to watch what was happening in the world of the men's basketball team. And that's just me being honest. I can come on here and, you know, after studying what was happening and give you guys a whole bunch of lost, false information as if I watched the sport the whole entire season. I didn't watch the whole sports. Like, I popped up here and there, and then once my anger started kicking in, I left. You know, my bubble, my peace. Y'all are not about to be messing with my emotion, missing all these layups, and, you know, not playing defense. That's not happening. So yeah, I think I'm good now. I think I am good now. But overall, Angel Reese, I applaud you for being who you are and for, you know, showing us what love and basketball can really do to you. I really do applaud the fact that you didn't let these negative comments get to you. You said what you said, sis, and they can keep doing this, but they ain't gonna see your emotions, you feel me? And yeah, and I do applaud Caitlin Clark as well for not, you know, instigating this whole thing to be what it is. She was just a basketball player that was, you know, responding back to her opponent. I would have done the same thing. You trip me, you gonna see your three, and I'll be like, when I make my three, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. And women basketball is also a competitive sport. Let us express our feelings. Let us do what we want to do, and let us play. Like, y'all wasn't even watching us back in the days, and now y'all watching us. Like, go on, man. But yeah, I applaud both team and both players. Yeah, I do appreciate the fact that we as a community, we don't play about ours. The only time we're gonna play about ours if you do the Kanye and wear the White Lives Matter. Even Candace came and said something. Even Candace, some of our least favorite people. Candace be speaking fast sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. But it's just the way she be saying it sometimes be like, girl. But she don't care. But I do appreciate hearing her thoughts about it on her channel, because it was like, okay, you get it. You get it's about race. You get it. I like it. And I appreciate her for that. But yeah. So that's all I have to say about this whole entire situation. I hope y'all like my face, because I was trying to you know, make sun out of sun, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little rant that I had going on. If you like me, you like what you hear, you like what you heard, you're enjoying what you're watching, makeup and sports information, I like it this way, because, you know, y'all kind of getting into my world, and it's like a whole different vibe, you know, sports and makeup, sports and fashion, the whole 9 yards. And some people might not like it. I guess you're not my audience then. Shoot. But yeah, those of you who enjoy it, make sure you like, subscribe, and also press the notification bell button to be notified every time I post a video. And also follow me on Instagram. I also have a podcast, the Happy Elizabeth Podcast. Make sure you follow me there. That's where I usually do most of my rants, which we're also going to be turning them into talks here on Instagram, here on YouTube. So yeah, Angela Reese, you deserve it, sis. Celebrate yours. Kaylin, you deserve it too, because I feel like Joe Biden's wife. Come to celebrate together. No, seriously. Good sportsmanship to both girls, because one could have easily been playing the victim, and she chose not to play the victim. And I really do appreciate the fact that she came and said what she said, that the game of sports, the game of basketball, is a competitive sport. And she's a competitive player too. None of this was, made to make people seem like she was being bullied. I mean, if you gonna feel like you're being bullied, don't play sports. Matter of fact, I feel like if you feel like you're gonna get bullied, don't play with the neighborhood. And if you get it, you get it. Don't play with the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you press the subscribe button. If you love conversations and just love a nice little good girlfriend talk about sports. I know there are some of us that do love sports, but we can't really, talk about sports because we ain't got friends that play sports. And I'm one of those people. I don't really have friends that I can be like, yo, what's up? You wanna go hoop? Because I don't. But I got you now, so me and you together. Always. If you like what you watched and you want to watch more, make sure you press like and subscribe. If you are new, my name is Afy Elizabeth. I love helping women develop a style that promotes their social and public image. We love talking about sports. We love fashion. We love beauty. We are just a house full of loving things that we love to do. So press subscribe if you are new. If you are a returning subscriber, make sure you let me know what's loving with you. Thank you so much for coming back and watching me ramble about what I love the most, which is basketball and also Jesus. Yeah, we gonna ramble about him too. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.